Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I just prepped the tip for the nail art because today I will do something really quick and easy, French style design, because always a customer looking for pink and white, and I know we are all boring about that, and I want to show one kind of alternative of the pink and white. That is actually my size of the nail. It's a active stiletto, that one. So later on I will be able to use actually on myself. Okay, that is the active stiletto size. I really do love, because it's absolutely salon size, so it's not crazy long, and it just fit. If you're selling or you're thinking selling press-ons, high quality press-ons, because those are of course not the cheapest alternative, I strongly recommend. Anyway, that kind of tip is generally we do using in the salon, and we use the gel to attach to the customer nail, and refillable. Sorry, I just see shine on it. I have to take it off. All shine. So let's talking about the French, and the tips are, I'm not sure exactly. I think it's $18 or around that. And yes, we are in California, located in California, so we ship to anywhere domestically and worldwide too. Just some country is restricted because the shipping company not able to send over there. Okay, yes, it's JOHENS.com. Thank you, Angela, to sharing with us. So and I tell ya, I will coming out really soon some new kind of soft gel tips, which is really helpful for salon user. It's really new, no one know, and it's just couple week, and I will show and I will do demonstration, and honestly it's just game changer. So let's go back. The pink and white is always imitation of the natural nail plate color, which is the pink, and the free edge is white. Okay, a lot of customer like that kind of style, or even the wedding season or any kind of season. Okay, and to painting the smile line is really easy. I already did demonstration, so if you need good trick how you do beautiful smile line fast, you can always watch back on my YouTube channel, because I recorded, so you are able to learn that one. Right now I do an alternative, like different style of French. Okay, looks like is wow, that is a lot of time. I tell you, that is less working time and less stress than any kind of free edge. And I really recommend to try to use different kind of material, different kind of technique together, because you can achieve different style. Okay, so super fast. By this reason, today the live video will be shorter, and especially I going to cook a dinner like Hungarian fish soup. So by this reason I will show that, and I will talking about the alternatives what you can using. So let's start. First, I will using the tape, the nail art tape. The nail art tape is just like the medical tape, only the difference is that is super gentle and no residue layer. Okay, on the eyelash or medical grade one, it's good, just always will left over any kind of gluey. Okay, so by this reason I just mentioned you can try anything, but that is my recommendation. And yes, JOHENS sell it too, so the JOHENS.com you can find that one too. I will place on the surface is matte always. Okay, and I covering the shape where I want, can be long version or any kind of version. Right now I do the sister of that, because I think so I will wearing that, I will use on myself. So already have two, I just have to make to myself 8 another one. So by this reason I'm doing right now, I concentrated only the upper level, okay? So that will be the first phases, okay? The upper level. And you will see, I will mentioning, and you will understand why I'm telling. I'm using the Picasso, which is extremely hyper pigmented, okay? I know you already have and you already using. Now this is the other way, because like a baby boomerang kind or any kind of fade of color, I always using my sponge puff organizer, and I just take it out and reuse again. So I do not wash my sponge at all. I just using the box. I have million box, okay? And for any color, because we have 48 color of the Picassos, and put it back and keep in the drawer to make sure it doesn't get sunlight or any kind of UV radiation, okay? Hi Anna, hi Lisha, hi Camaro, Natalia, hi everyone, thank you for joining me. So I take it out some of that to here, to the palette with my metal tool, and I close it. I never used from the jar directly because I want avoid to get extra UV radiation. By this reason, 100% the whole jar you are able to use. No, you don't lose money and you don't lose product. Avoiding to take it out, I avoiding to any color go into. For example, I see a lot of people just grab with the brush, but if the brush have any glitter or any color, you already messed up the whole jar. So I do recommend just take it out with your metal tool, and that is just only that wiping. Don't need any alcohol or acetone or use any material, just wipe it off simple. And I puffing into, generally that is already loaded, okay? So depending when you used last time, I show it's already loaded, you see? However, I wanna show to the nail artist who already don't know how it's work, because if you used already and not too much gel, you have to touch it. I show the quantity and just tap 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 tap, okay? Tap 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 till doesn't remind any excess gel, okay? So for example, look, when I start, excess gel, start, still have less but still have, and I continue till you don't see excess gel, okay? I hope it's understandable. I tried my best to describe. Now right now is overloaded, so I have to be careful, honestly, but I needed to demonstrate to you guys how it's work, because that is other game changer. It's I always use when I have to shade, do any shade or shadowing or baby boomer style or whatever style, I always use the sponge puff, because it's like make everything easy, right? So I just puff puff puff. I try to not move the table too much, because I see on the camera is the table is shaking. I go back, I mode more white because I need a little bit more aggressive, and I always use the side to blending. I hope it makes sense. I'm using the easy, so maybe will be some dust on it. Yeah, it is. Whatever I painting on, and you're painting on. Okay, and then just go and tap 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 to make sure is no straight line where I finish the white. Something like that. And right now I just simply remove. Okay, so here we are. I using, sorry, I just have to take it off, that tape from my gloves, and I will using the Art White, which is the advanced gel polish from the JOHENS, and I will painting with that, and you will see how pigmented the old JOHENS product is. Just we are not joking with you, honey, that is fully loaded. Okay, so right now I just place approximately straight like this. Okay, if you want more higher, go more higher. Don't forget it, she have 5 fingers, 5 nails, different size. So by this reason I do 4 and 1, and when I do the 4 I do lower, and if 1 is accidentally going a little bit upper, I have a chance, because it's not cured yet, to go upper. Okay, that will be the highest point, and I make straight line. Honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect, because I will using other trick for it. I gentle pull it to make sure it's not too much. Okay, if you want, if you don't finish the nail art as I will, I do recommend that point. Sorry, I just put my glasses on. I do recommend to use the perfect line to make a straight line, to pull it like this, for example, to make straightening done. Again, I do not need that, because I will using the elastic gel. I just show, maybe if someone doesn't want to use the elastic gel, you must have to make beautiful straight line. Whatever, I don't playing more with that, because again I'm using the other kind of gel. So she is going to the lamp right now. Do you guys have any questions till so far? Hi from Argentina. Thank you for joining me. So one more thing still, the tip is curing the lamp. You can use Swarovski if the customer pay for it. Okay, don't forget it. If she willing to pay for it, place the Swarovski. Or if you do simple and you don't want charge, or the customer doesn't want to charge, I'm using the pure liner, that is the 046, and that is a liner with extremely full diamond effect. It's super bright, and it looks like can shining like a Swarovski. And I just add a teeny tiny dot, and that is good for French style too. You remember I already show how easy to do any kind of French. Okay, for example, if the smile line was not perfect, okay, or she want bling bling, I just touch down and pull it, and because it's super rich, we'll cover the line one side, and we have beautiful champagne, rose gold, blue, pink, green, like emerald, beautiful colors. It's having the collection. Actually, if you buy in collection, you got 20% off from the liner. It's not simply just good because it's liner, so you can do beautiful pointed end. It's important how it's super rich and super bright, you see, so that can kind of compete with the Swarovski or anything else. So she is back. The next is the elastic gel. I told you, if you do not use, you have to make sure it's straight, but I used to add extra effect underneath the teeny sharpier white color. And to do that, the best is the elastic. Elastic is like the average spider gel, just you can stretching out to more thinner and super pigmented, even if super thin line will be beautifully visible. Okay, and I do multiple lines. Just make more, looks more special. I doing this way because I see everybody do the like the crazy circling. Honestly, on the customer you can't, because you place on her skin. Okay, so this is how I'm doing on the real customer too. Here we are. If you have extra point here, I take it off with my gloves right now. Okay, that give a frame for the French. I just simply wipe it off. This is why I like the metal stick, because everything you touch it, just wipe it off and ready to go. You don't have to, you know, use chemicals or yes, Lisha, that is the best elastic. And I know everybody talking about, oh, I have a spider gel. Honey, you can try with that. This spider gel, you can do like this kind of circling motion, but this super sophisticated thin line, which is full coverage, even the silver, even the reflective, the flash color, the red, any color, the punch, a lot of color we have, it's make you are able to do the super thin line to create the design. I will using top shine on. So the customer, I did 4 finger, 1 finger, 4 finger. Okay, so that 4 nail, and these 2. Okay, because always I see the length of the white. Okay, so that point top shine will be the next, and I do not fully cure. I will cure only 30 seconds. Okay, you love the elastic flash? Yeah, the flash is same, but reflection, microscopic reflection glitter have inside. So when you're stretching out, not just 1 point and 1 point, is the line will reflecting, is flashing. It's so cool, really so cool. So she's back. Okay, right now I'm using the top shine and the generous layer. I will coating first thin layer, because that is the cuticle area of the customer. Okay, do not turn crazy, because you don't want to touch the skin, right? However, here have a bumpiness, so by this reason I doing this angle. Okay, make sure the gel is everywhere. Okay, so right now it's just like creating like a sliding layer. Okay, just got wet, and right now when it's controlled and everywhere nicely, I just take it out and put in the center, and 1 and 2, here is the bubble here, and let the gravity make the best, because it's self-leveling, will smoothening out beautifully. Okay, not every top shine is able to do, is depending how many self-leveling layer ingredient have. The JOHENS top shine is all self-leveling. I have a lot of master educator in Europe, and they just confirm it's just the best in the world. Okay, so with that, even if have little differences, you can do smooth and perfect on only 1 application, and beautiful. And you see the shine is running smoothly on that. Okay, so not fully cured the top shine. And I told you how the art gel is advanced. I tell you, I will surprising you guys with a lot of advanced things. but right now I'm using the white, and you are able to painting with. Okay, this is how rich the gel polish from JOHENS. I'm using the artist brush. Okay, artist brush is actually Kolinsky natural hair. So, and I painting teeny tiny flowers. Okay, here is we are. So I start from here. When you painting flower, even if easy flower, okay, the biggest problem is always to get the 5 petal together. You start 1, 2, 3, 4, and oops, no space for the 5th. So what I do recommend, just start dotting like that, dot, 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 and dot. Okay, because if that point doesn't come out the 5, you can wipe it off. But if you already painted the 5 petal 4 and the 5th is no space, it's just you have to figure it out what you're doing. Okay, and I start painting, make wider and a little bit petal style, like a little bit pointed. I do not make immediately the perfect size again, because I want a possibility to change if accidentally one petal come out too big or something happened, right? So till the last minute I can make bigger. This is why I start smaller. And just using the point of the brush and I just pull it, pull it, pull it. The center is not really important. The end of the petal have to be nice and shaped like a petal. Okay, that is the way how I painting to 100%. You can do that, honey, 100%. And this looks like, oh, that is easy or simple things. I know how many people struggling with the basic things, the simple things. So I do slowly and I explaining everything to make sure you get more easier in the solo life. Because maybe you can do petal, but maybe you are not able to painting the nice heart shape, which is super easy, I tell ya. But I know, or star or any kind of shape, always try to make paintings smaller, and after you adjust if you need. Okay, here we are. Okay, I do not finish yet because I do a little bit bigger. Just going left and right, and always try to create kind of pointy but not too pointy because it's flower. Okay, and a little bit that one, just a little bit more curvy. Doesn't have to be same size and same shape. Especially to me, the nature is never create to same or similar. Okay, and right now, if not smooth enough because it's not enough gel, I just add extra into like here to make nice, even and smooth, and let self-leveling. And of course some kind of teeny tiny here. I start, if you need a 3 petal and have to be the end here, start with the center one and upper and the lower petal. Okay, and right now the position is good, so I do that one to make sure it's nice and curved and petal shape. And I do a little bit pointy, not so much because that style what I created, but again you can painting everything, heart, star, everything. Okay, I pull a little bit that direction because I want to end up on the pink because it will be more visible. Okay, so right now that is bigger and more pointier, so I have to come up and make pointed that one too. Okay, and that one too, just a little pointy. Looks like doesn't visible, but is visible on the real life. Okay, and right now I just touch down on the palette, the brush, so the excess which is on the surface on the brush I removed. Okay, because I need the leafy things. However, I do not need same color or color tone because will be looks like it's a new petal, so have to be lighter. 1 and 2 and 1, just a teeny tiny. And because yes, it's same shape, just because is more lighter, this is why will be become a leaf, not the petal. And you see it's visible even the baby boomer part, the ombre part actually. I don't know why I calling that baby boomer always. Whatever. You can do for Christmas like a snowflake. That sign is, I think, is so cool. Can be so cool too. And I didn't cure those yet. I just touch a little bit to make more little leaves. Here we are. Now at that point I put it into the lamp. So when you painted the flowers, paint the flower, leaf, because you already know how much gel on the brush, and go into the lamp. Okay, these two finger, it's going together. So flower, leaf, and go into the lamp together. Flower, then leaves, and go into the lamp. This way you save time. If you want to use the neon pigment on that, actually is depending which kind of gel you're using. If you will coating with top shine, no matter what, the JOHENS gel polishes is all reduced sticky layer, which mean like a tape will keep the neon pigment. You are able to dusting off and simply use the top shine on it. Sorry, just I got the question if she wanna use right now on the surface any neon. Yes, she can. Let it cure just as is, and when you take it out, it feel have a just the flower have a like a tape feeling. We don't have a slimy inhibition layer. We have a new generation base, that mean cure to not too shiny, to reduce the sticky layer. So really good to continue with nail art. Okay, and that point you can choose you want to use Swarovski if the customer pay, and if you have, or you use simple the liner. I will using the liner because that is a good alternative how you can save actually money. That point if you're using okay, I will using Swarovski and the gel too. Okay, so I'm using the glue gel pen because I want just touch the surface of the leaves and the petals. That gives a special dimension. Actually it's flat, but the shine will broke over it, so it's give more attention. And I will use for stuck the Swarovski on. If you're using tiny Swarovski, if you're using a big piece, you have to use the gem gel. Okay, so I add in the center too because I'm using the tiny, and those part too. I just touch it with the brush, gentle, to make sure it's protected and doesn't will be dirty to the customer. Because don't forget it, customer wearing 4 weeks your artwork have to be satisfied, not just for the beginning, at the end too when she coming back. So Swarovski and the liner silver, which is the 046. I just add the dot, and to here I just open it quickly. What I am using, I'm using the liner, the full diamond liner, to add the dot. Or the alternative, if the customer pay for the Swarovski, you can simply place the Swarovski on. Okay, I think I will add one more Swarovski because right now is like, here is the alternative, so you can see. Okay, just looks goofy together, so I just simply add just a touch with quickly with the Swarovski. I have only one size of the Swarovski here. I do not prop my table because again I'm going to, and because it's on the side, that is okay, but that is can be fall when the customer is shaking into the lamp, right? So always you flash curing to them, make sure the Swarovski doesn't running, and after going to the lamp. No honey, I'm really an experienced nail artist who work in salon, and honestly I have lot of millions story but how customer can mess up the nail art before they leave the salon. And because I have experience, I try to share with you guys the tiny details to make sure you will not struggling like I did. Like customer is just going into the lamp and push to the lamp wall, and the Swarovski I placed on the good place, but when she coming out is already here or follow, you know what I mean. So but on that point when I did, I was not able to use the flashlight. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm just doing super easy and I think it's cute French style, and because customer love French style like pink and white, and not always just the smile line is the French. That is a good alternative. Yes, in the Vegas, the VIP camp, I will share you guys a lot of funny things, a lot of experience, because always when I teaching, I try to help you guys, because I have a lot of experience and I pay the price because no one tell me. how I can avoid, and how I can working fast, and how I can doing kind of cheating things, which is not cheating, it's just smarter things. So I always try to teach you guys smart things. So here we are. Okay, that is a version of the pink and white. It's just simple different. I really love it because design but not overpowering. So the customer who love just the pink and white, they will really appreciate that one. You can't wait. I can't wait to see you, sweetie, in Las Vegas. That will be the best event in 2022, I guarantee. So, and I'm used the Iengo active stiletto style with blush color. Okay, and actually I tell ya, that is my size, because I will using. So always I will start doing nail art as education, and I will keep it and collect it, and it's almost ready, right? I can imagine that is just a blush color or single white, you know, the solid white or white, and I'm using on the white at my cuticle area a thin board, because already I used the silver 4 diamond liner. So that is a good alternative. I hope you guys love it. See you on the next video. And this Saturday I will be off, but as soon as possible I come back and I will sharing other things. Love you guys. Don't forget it. Love each other. Ciao.